It is a dark age. A bloody age. An age of war. The gods are cruel, and we are their playthings. But this is no game. It is ceaseless war, with the old world its prize. Many seek the path to victory, but only one can stand glorious over all. From the Badlands come the orcs and goblins, a green tide of brutal creatures that must be stopped. In Sylvania, the dead rise again. The vampire counts march forth. The mighty dwarf kingdoms, long thought diminished, are resurgent under their high king. And at the old world's heart stands the Empire. Karl Franz must prove worthy of the Warhammer. Then there is chaos, its corrupting, changing taint, despoils all before it. Only the strongest will endure. War is upon us. It is unending.
Hammers may also be involved. Oh, was it Bennett Foddy who did Shrine? From. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I can see that. It's got some similar slipperiness. Yeah. Okay, so. What do we got? Boring. Well, no, those are fine. Okay, so purple is expansion. Red is technically also expansion, but free. And then these is for elves and undead. Okay. So we got boring humans, we got dwarves, we got vampires and other vampires? Or just undead, okay. And we have orcs, who are orcs.
Just now involves fighting. Crowds whispering. Ready for murdering. I am true power. Gork's fist.
Okay. Seems straightforward enough. Well, if I'd seen that earlier, I probably would have picked them, but like... Orcs are orcs. Yeah, I don't see Warhammer orcs as particularly evil, necessarily. They just, you know... They like to have a good time. Especially in 40k. Where everybody else is evil. They're just like, we're just gonna, you know, fire big guns. Paint things red. It's less so in fantasy. I got just this chain wrapped around the loading bar, but it's not like keeping it from moving anyway.
War comes. I can smell it. The old world teeters on a blade's edge, but a steadying hand may yet save it. Is that my role? Alas, nothing is grand.
So
I am merely a humble advisor.
everyone knows that like Wizards of the Coast just kind of got their start by just kind of ripping off
The most
Warhammer.
of black.
But I feel like they keep stealing stuff back and forth at this point. Because like
Even that bestial intellect recognized
this
it
intro is so like Warcraft 3 or Diablo 2.
Now I accompany his horde as we travel south, laying waste to the stunted and rival orc tribes alike. Deep
Good
in the
faces on their
Badlands,
banners.
Gorfang Rotgut, master of Black Crag, challenges his superiority. Grimgor stands to take the whole of the old world as his prize. But first, he must vanquish Rotgut and take Black Crag as his new capital.
Kids, think you can hide from me in there? This fortress is now mine. I'm the greatest, not some stinking goblin-loving git called Rotgut. Immortals to me. Let's go.
Your forces begin their attack, my lord. See for yourself.
Okay. So this is real time. I'm guessing. This seems to be moving forward. Got a big banner over there.
Be sure to join the fight yourself. The warriors will be greatly inspired by your presence.
Okay, so just kind of box select everyone, right? And get in there. Wait, are like all the rest of these allied?
Remember, as you fight, that help and advice is available at your request, my lord. You may rely upon it.
Okay, yeah, so I just have these two. It seems.
Attack, my lord Grimgor, attack! Show the enemy how a black orc fights. Slaughter them without mercy.
units. Okay, that's like the general password. Yeah, get in there. You're missing the whole thing.
Attack the sides and the rear of the enemy where possible. Their courage will surely fade if surrounded.
We're eventually gonna outflank them when we get there.
The enemy begin to crumble. They run
We
from
haven't
the
gotten there yet. I sort of did a flanking maneuver, kinda, little. And I understand the principle of what I'm being asked for. So if I get like way in here. Where are you going? Oh, there we go. Okay. The lack of unit variety in this little tutorial mission is a little confusing.
Of the forces you control, sire. Effective command of your army is a skill worth mastering.
Oh, now I have more stuff. Okay. These also mine? Can I give orders to the government? Rock Lobster? No? Okay. Squeeze on through that gate. There you go.
Keep your missile units back from the enemy, my lord. They will be most effective if allowed to shoot from a distance.
Now? Like, I get what they're going for, perspective-wise, but like, this is not the most useful information I have here.
Your presence can sway the battle, sire. Your words and actions can inspire the troops before you. Use your influence and abilities.
Okay. It's like this feels like something would be more interesting when you're farther into the game and have like big, huge armies. There's just like so many pieces that you're like kind of overwhelmed. But here is just like, okay, head towards those guys. You'll get there eventually, and we will watch these HP bars go down. So these ones are mine, you see, and these ones are theirs.
The heart of the city is within sight, my lord.
Okay.
Press forward.
Smash 'em. Where's the scrap? Yes, then.
Wait, they're still all in fast move? Or wait, those are blue, those are...
The
oh,
enemy
okay.
commander joins the battle. Gorfang fights amongst his mounted troops. Take him down.
Show us your time.
I don't think I have a lot of meaningful control over this. I do have this. And if it wasn't the orcs versus orcs, like, it'd be a little bit easier to know what I'm doing. There? Also, I understand, like, here's a bunch of allies in this first mission just to, like, make sure you don't lose, but it makes it way more confusing when you're just, like, first figuring it out.
This way. Run, boys.
Oh, are you?
Attaboy.
What are you doing back there?
Moving. This way.
You can, like, finish those off or something. They're just kind of, like, milling around back there.
Black Wolves will win. No battle.
Like, it's like a big part of this too is like trying to, like, you know, swoop around in a big ring and like outflank everything, but like
Morale of his boys will crumble
I
with
just remember which of these are even mine.
The last of the defenders flee, Commander. Black Crag is yours. Victory.
Okay. Like, you want to start with like a small scale thing Or just like one enemy troop, then give me two, and then say like, you know, hey, have one of these swing around the back and close in on them. That'd be a nice little introduction to what they're going for here, I think. If there was somewhere to like stay in more of a formation and like rotate it, I didn't see it. Yeah, kinda. And then it takes a while for that combat to resolve, too. I guess he can use it, though. Like, I'm just saying as an introduction to this, that was like, what am I even doing here? I think that's attributed. Come on. Oh. That's less lore intensive than most of these have been. Oh, do I still have my browser running? I sure do. I'm usually better at that. Oh! Oh! Okay. So here's what happened. When I was playing Turbo Golf Racing, and I was saying, why do I keep losing focus, and why is this, like, running so choppy suddenly? Yeah, that was it opening a link to a Discord in my web browser, which then opened it in Discord. And that's why it was going super choppy. So let me real quick kill my browser here. Because that certainly explains a thing or two. About why I still think about RAM being low. And, like, I wish there was some kind of setting for, like, don't let other programs ever open my browser unless, like, I say I'm really, really sure. Like, modern web browsers take up so many resources. I never want a game to just pop one open. And they're all way too eager to do it. Like... Okay, so quit you. That will eventually restore some RAM here. And I don't remember even clicking on, like, a Discord thing in that at any point, or, like, having my mouse anywhere near it. Just, like, I think I was, like, menuing, and I got too close to it with the arrows and just opened it up from there. I have a computer that will kind of run everything I've got, but, like, not with the browser open. Although even then it's weird, like, what can and can't handle it. like Factorio, which has very elaborate layered 2D graphics and is doing a lot of really processor intensive stuff. That's just fine if my browser's open at the same time. But like Final Fantasy XIV, a, you know, MMO from 15 years ago that theoretically should have pretty low requirements, like, will choke to death if anything else is open.
Black Crag is yours, my brutal lord. The pretender Gorfang and his pitiful tribe retreat to lick their wounds. The world
At least that's the latest
lays
expansion.
open for conquest.
It used to be fine. Okay, so. Browser is closed. Game is open. Okay. That's cool.
The Badlands are dominated by tribes of inferior greenskins. See for yourself.
That's our word. You're not allowed to say that.
My snitches tell me that Gorfang has retreated to another of his strongholds, Iron Rock. Even now, he will be gathering his strength against you, Savage Lord.
Again, like, I know you're just trying to talk like you know you're one of us, but like you don't call people greenskins. You don't call them savages. Not cool. I mean, I guess it is our official faction name, but like, still not cool. Okay, you're just like having me look at stuff. Got it.
The Crooked Moon tribe have agreed to stay out of your fight against the Red Fang. Time will tell if they are good to their word, and if not, they will feel the wrath of Grimgor. The Red Fang maintain a fortress at Valea's Sorrow, from which they may launch attacks against you. It must fall.
Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, okay, I get we have orcs because we want to have, like, the violent, primitive savages without calling any actual people the violent, primitive savages, but it's still messed up.
Gorfang cannot be allowed to sit behind his walls and raise another army. The time to move against his strongholds on the plains is now. Call your immortals to advance.
Morale? What are you doing? This map screen in particular is chugging on me.
This better involve fighting. Kill him!
Good. No doubt the Red Fang will be alerted to your advance. If it serves to spread panic amongst their forces, so much the better. Your forces remain depleted by battle, my lord. But yet more lesser greenskins are drawn to your might. As such, an army becomes a war. Recruit these new arrivals, and they will be ready to fight in the battles to come.
Okay. I purchased the Raiden camp.
All right.
You're never gonna have too many with just, you know, more orcs. Why is the map screen chugging so hard? Is all these trees, are these all polygonal and like dealing with shadows and something? But yeah, I don't appreciate this random racist giving me suggestions. Yeah. Now we're theoretically getting some more unit info. It is apparently not just some text. It is apparently a little video that is taking forever to load. So, you know what? That's okay. Let's have some cheap goblins.
Excellent choices, all. The boys will begin training immediately.
Yeah, he's.
I hesitate to bring
he was
such a
like really
mundane
hurt
matter
a
to
few days ago.
savage
I think I mentioned
attention,
this.
my Lord Grimgor.
Like he's, you know,
If
like
you
15
look
or
at
so,
improving
and he
your
was like jumping into his little cat bed
now you
here, and it was like
dominate
off
Black
center, and he
Crag.
just like twisted his ankle or something, and he was just like limping around for a couple days, like really bad. And I was just like following him everywhere he went to pick him up if he needed it. And then he started feeling better, and then he noticed that I was like still doting on him, and he was just like really milking it for it. He seems better now. And then today, of course, since he was feeling better, he wanted to play a bunch and like wear me out. Yeah? What do you want? Come here. Mar? Do I need to clean the cat box later? Yes, I will, but like not right this second.
Upgrading your training facilities will enable you to build better
Aye.
forces faster. I humbly suggest this should be your next action.
Tooltips, please. Like, wait. Okay, so it feels like the text box should be there, and it's over here. That's just weird.
Excellent. Construction will begin immediately. Patience may not be your strongest attribute, my Lord Grimgor, but there is nothing more you can do for now. Let us await Gorfang's next move.
Okay, so we have an overworld map that's like turn-based strategy stuff, and then we have the actual battles, which are kind of glacial RTS. Got it. That's a lot of factions in the world. Wow. Wow. I don't know why on
The
this
Red
screen
Fangs send out a
parse
force
as
to
bad as
check
it is.
your advance. It must be crushed. Take the fight to these curs before they can concentrate their forces.
Will do. At some point I do need like more RAM.
Missions may be issued from time to time by those interested in your progress.
I
These
get the
can be
idea.
reviewed at your request, my lord.
Or is it like literally the entire map, which is like huge and sprawling? Because that could also be it.
Battle is upon us. Study your options carefully. The enemy are close. Blood will be spilt.
We have like twice as many people. We do have the old auto resolve. So that's weird because so many games would have like this very board gamey strategy map, and the option to either like do your battles all like tactically or real time, or just auto resolve them. There's never the like reverse option of just like play the board game for me and just tell me when it's time to fight. Like, what if I want to play Heroes of Might and Magic and just move around the weird little hex grid and not have to deal with, like, raising the troops in the first place? That's got to describe at least one person. And a lot of things have, like, a little skirmish mode for that sort of thing, but, like... What if I want the whole big epic campaign and I just don't want to do the bookkeeping? I feel like I could get into this very much if I was doing 100% of my resources of my computer or upgraded it a bit and just like really took the time to like sink in and read every tooltip in the world and whatnot. But like next to so many weeks of just encountering the landmine that is like you know, the what's the series called, the paradox ones. Like, this is Total War. Those are just like, I don't know, Rome, Invictus, whatever. Like, those are overwhelming. This is at least pretty straightforward on the map screen. Again, very Heroes of Might and Magic. Because I do like a big long strategy game when I'm like on my own. The whole string to my library thing, like, it makes me come off, I'm sure, a lot less patient than I actually am for stuff. Like, one of my favorite games, actually, and it actually is kind of going for this, now that I think about it, is Dragon Force on the Saturn, which someday I have to find a way to stream.
Soldiers are ready to deploy for battle, my lord. They await your orders.
Because that is, again, like a very simple board gamey overworld map, and then you get into a fight and it's just like, here are 200 units running at each other in real time as sprites on the Saturn, which was just neat. I like all this background warging. Yeah, let's. This is just good. Okay, so I'm allowed to set up. Okay, yeah.
Boys,
Let's scrap.
the war is here. Here we go.
I mean, I should do. Okay.
Your ranged weapons may prove decisive in the coming battle, Commander. Bring them to bear against the enemy from afar, but be sure to protect them as well.
You know, do I have any real incentive to, like, march forward, or just let them just come in here, get smacked in the face, stay nice and well rested, and kind of circle around when they get closer? You're a cavalry, so I guess you can kind of swing around. From that side. Okay, that's... Okay, that's where they want to sit, so... Probably let's just move in now. Yeah, it's kind of all mashing in there. Guess it's good. Use this round. I'll just like really rush down the let's switch to these. I guess you're all good. Maybe break off that way.
The enemy attack your flank, Commander. Drive them off.
Oh, you haven't even gone in there. Wait, no, that's fine. Yeah, it's hard to do like useful stuff tactically.
The enemy waver, my lord. Their troops begin to flee. Run the cowards down.
I'm already chasing those ones. And those ones. This seems to be going pretty good. You can swing back to these. Okay. Yeah, that one okay. Yeah, place victory, okay. Huh. Yeah, that is a little surprising. I didn't think it would be your sort of thing. Okay, yeah, I did pretty well, I think. I do kind of wish that there was, like, a better, like, haloing effect over a unit in this. Because, like, yeah, I know each one is, like, you know, 50 orcs, but, like, put little, like, borders around them of some kind. Or a big glowy token in the middle of them. Because, like, when you're really, like, in a fight, it's just like, that's just a mess to look at. And I could definitely see sitting down with this, like, one lazy weekend, just going through the entire campaign. Tonight, though, there are other things to get to still. I do need more
Victory
strategy in my
is
life
yours,
in general.
my lord. But what about the fate of those captured in battle? It can be beneficial to hold them, but sometimes leniency or brutality can be worth more.
I mean, yeah. Oh. Okay. There is ransom. There is slaughter. And there is eat. I was expecting, like, recruit for one of these. But, here's my fightiness gauge. Well, I mean, being the fightiest is clearly the most important thing, so I definitely can't ransom them. So that just leaves, killing them. Which would give me more leadership, or, you know...
Move it!
Like, orcs are good. Like I said.
Those that serve your cause gain experience over time, my lord. Be sure to guide their development to your advantage.
And then the camera zoomed way over here for something. Oh. Okay. Okay, now I understand why this map is loading so slow, because that's a big map. There's a lot of map on that map. Yeah, okay. Yeah, anyway. This is fun, but, like, there's a lot more to get to. See, I'm assuming for other factions the eat button is, like, take captives and like, you know, recruit them.